Hello everybody, so today I will talk about calculus. The topic today is about derivative. So now I will show you the answer. First, we need to find first the derivative of this one. So the formula in this situation, you got about f of s equal to s to the power of n. If we do first the derivative, you will got about n multiplied with s to the power of n minus 1. This is the formula. So let's go to the first one. S to the power of 2, you will got about number 2 in here. S to the power of number 2 minus number 1. First derivative of the number, you got about 0. First derivative of s to the power of negative number 2, you will got about number 3 in here, and we have negative number 2. S to the power of negative number 2 minus number 1. So you got about 2s. This one you got about positive number 6. S to the power of negative number 3. Now let's go to the second one. About this one, we do similar for the first one. About this one, we see that 4 over t to the power of 3, we can write into negative number 4 t to the power of negative number 3. So in this one, we got about negative number 3 t to the power of negative number 3 minus number 1. You got about negative number 4. And this one you got about 2t plus 12 t to the power of negative number 4. Now let's go to the next one. This one, we divide this one for s squared. So you got about f of s equals to s minus number 3 plus 4 multiplied with s to the power of negative number 2. If we do first derivative, you got about number 1 minus number 8 s to the power of number 3. Now let's go to the next one. This one, we just multiply together and you got about s to the power of 3 plus s. If we do first derivative, you will got about 3s squared plus 1. About the square root, we can write into s to the power of 1 over 2 minus 6s to the power of 1 over 3. So if we do first derivative, you will got about 1 over 2 s 1 over 2 minus number 1, you got about negative 1 over 2. Negative number 6 multiplied with 1 over 3. 1 over 3 minus number 1, you got about negative number 2 over 3. 6 divided by 3, you got about number 2. Now let's go to the next one. This one we do similar for the first one. So you got about 6 multiplied with 1 over 2 s to the power of negative 1 over 2. And we have 5. First, the derivative of cosine s, you will got about negative sine s. So we got about 3s to the power of negative 1 over 2 minus 5 sine s. And the last one, we have 2s to the power of 3, that's about 3 over 8s to the power of 3 plus 2 sine s. And this one we can write into 3 over 8 s to the power of negative number 3 plus sine s. With number 2. So if we do first the derivative, negative number 3 multiplied with number 3, and you got about negative number 9 over 8. That's it, the end. Thank you for watching.